Look, doll, I don't expect you to be able to take years off my face. I just want you to get last night off.
Oh, don't you worry about a thing, Miss Gordon. That's one of the advantages of being a mortuary cosmetologist. One becomes accustomed to seeing clients with horrifying looks on their faces.
Mortuary cosmetologist?
Oh, yes. Normally I work at Glenlawn Funeral Home. But since this show's on a tight budget, and I'm interested in getting some experience working on the non-expired, I was able to give the producers a really good deal. By the way, would you mind being perfectly still?
Fine. Where's Oprah?
They say she's unavailable.
Did they get Donahue?
He's busy too.
Montel Williams?
He's booked. Look, it might help if you would just close your eyes and held your breath for a while until I get used to this idea.
You know, I hope they don't get that Ricky Lake.
Please be still, Miss Gordon. How can you expect me to do my best work? You must have absolutely no motion.
Look, I'm just trying to figure out who my celebrity guest is, okay?
I think I heard someone say her name was Lillian Mueller.
Lillian Mueller? Who the hell is Lillian Mueller?
Don't ask me. I don't have the slightest idea. I'm just not used to having people talk to me at work.
Okay, we're behind schedule. We gotta roll.
Well, where's my celebrity guest?
Billi Gordon Cooking Show. Take one.
Bring me that chicken, throw me that duck, toss them in the pot with their legs sticking up.
Where?
Oh, so foul, oh, so foul. Put a pinch of parsley, add a cup of nuts to this juicy stew. If you got the guts,
That's right.
ain't got the guts, ain't got the guts. White folks say it's just too greasy, but that's the way we like it down south. Way down south. And you know, honey darling,
Yeah, Mama knows.
you've had worse things in your mouth.
Much worse things in your mouth.
No, not
Much
me.
worse things in your mouth. Much worse things in your mouth.
Don't tell my mama now. Hi, welcome to You've Had Worse Things in Your Mouth cooking show, where interesting celebrities and guests come into my home to cook and tell me all about their lives. I'm Billi Gordon.
Answer it, Billy.
Oh, excuse me for a second. Hello. Are you sick? Ooh, you sound terrible. I ain't never heard nobody sound so over 30 and unmarried in my life. Oh, Mother, I'm fine, but I'm right in the middle of my cooking show right now. Listen, can I call you back? Yeah, but this is an emergency. According to this article that I read in Mother of the Bride magazine, overweight women your age stand less of a chance of getting married than they do of being chewed to death by a rabid nun. Mother, I'm the top greeting card model in the world. I've authored 4 books, and I'm getting ready to do my cooking show today. I'm not really worried about getting married. What? Not worried about getting married? Are you on crack? No, I'm a glamorous celebrity, and I don't have time for this right now. Goodbye, dear. Sorry about that. Now, today's guest is just a little bit late, so we're gonna get started without him. First of all, you don't have to be Gene Dixon to figure out that I like to eat. But you know what? The foods that I like are like the men that I like. Honey, they're terrible for your heart. So what I've done is I've taken all those great soul food dishes and I've made them healthy, which is why I use a lot of fish, because you've never seen a fat fish, right? Anyway, I love sausage. Worst thing in the world, right? Not if you make it out of fish. Now you take 2 pounds of ground fish, which you can get from your fish market. Just ask your fishmonger to do it. Put it in a bowl. Put in like 5 tablespoons of sage. And then we put in, now I know I'm not measuring this, but see, honey, I have this in my head because, you know, I'm a professional cook. Put in some parsley, some ground onion, and some garlic, and a little fennel seed. And really, the amount of these spices that you put in all depends on your taste. And we put in a little bit of paprika. You know, I had a girlfriend named Paprika once, but then she got paroled. Anyway, you mix this up just like this in the bowl. Oh, God, and this is hard mixing this up, but it's good exercise. You know what else? Add a little black pepper, too. Boom, 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 boom. You know, I had a girlfriend named Black Pepper back in Detroit, too. But enough reminiscing. Oh, that must be our celebrity guest now.
Hi, I'm Lillian Muller, famous Playboy centerfold.
You're late.
So what? I'm worth waiting for.
Who told you that anyway?
The producer. We're friends.
Good friends, Billy. Very good friends.
Oh, I see. Well, welcome to You've Had Worse Things in Your Mouth. Come on over here. You know what I'm doing? I'm making fish.
Fish? I don't eat fish.
Yeah, and fish don't read Playboy, so you're even. Anyway, I'm doing a show here, honey, because I'm a brunette. We have to work. All right. You take these patties, this fish, you make it into nice little patties. You pour a little oil in your skillet. Let it get hot there. Put the patties in. Now, if you try to keep your diet as oil-free, like I do, then you can use one of those non-stick sprays. Any of them are fine. Or another thing that you can do, you can brown them in the oven. Or you can even, what I do sometimes, is get the pan really hot, pour in a little bit of water, put on the top, put in the patties, and let them steam. It's quick, it's easy, and it's fat-free. Oh, excuse me for a second. Honey, just don't let those burn, okay? Hello?
Billy, some woman by the name of Heidi just called here and said she was cleaning out her fiance's refrigerator and found my phone number on a cantaloupe.
This will just take a second. So,
according to Heidi, you saw her fiance, Mad Dog, in the grocery store, wrote your phone number on a cantaloupe, in red lipstick no less, and threw the cantaloupe in his shopping cart? Billy, I think there's a deeper issue here. And furthermore, according to Heidi, you wrote my phone number on that cantaloupe to serve as a message number in the event that your phone was disconnected. This is extremely inappropriate behavior. I may have had to put up with boundary violations as a child, but as an adult, I choose to say no.
yeah, well, it was inappropriate behavior when you called up America's Most Wanted and told them that I was the swamp killer so you could meet that FBI man. That's number one. Number two, I ain't wrote my number on nobody's cantaloupe with nobody's lipstick and threw it in nobody's shopping cart. And number three, goodbye.
You mean you wrote your number on a cantaloupe just to meet a man?
Of course not. That's my girlfriend, Thorazine, honey. She's calling from the state hospital. That heifer is not well. Now listen, let's get back to the cooking show. Now about these fish sausages. Fortunately, I made some already right here. Aren't they lovely? Because this heifer done ruined this. Here, honey, wash this. I'll hurt you. Anyway, I think it's time now. Let's talk grits.
Grits? What's grits?
It's something thin, white, and flaky. Perhaps you know something about it. Anyway, grits are real simple and real easy to make. What you do is you take 2 pots of boiling water and you just pour the grits in, just like that. Absolutely no problem. And fortunately, I made some a little bit earlier, and they come out and they look just like this. Have some, baby. Anyway, good thing about grits is you can do anything with grits. You can put in all types of things, like, for example, here, I got a red pepper down here. Cut this up, honey. Cut it up. This is my show. Don't make me hurt you. All right. The heifer is not well. A friend of the producer. Anyway, You can add all kinds of things into grits. For example, you can put in green chilies, you can dice some onions. You can do everything with grits. Honey, you can do things with grits that you can't even do with her. You can put in maple, you can put in walnuts, you can add apples, cinnamon, anything. Grits are just absolutely fabulous. They're very versatile and extremely easy. Oh, who is this now? May I help you?
Which one of you gusto-craving thrill kittens is Billi Gordon?
Cheers!
Is there a problem?
Does Rose Kennedy have a black dress?
Looks like there's been some mistake.
You bet there's been some mistake. And it all started when you put your name and phone number and cheap red lipstick on this cantaloupe and threw it in my fiance's shopping cart.
I thought you said you didn't do that.
Yeah, look.
This is so sad. I didn't know you were so desperate for a man.
This will only take a moment. Hi, I'm Billi Gordon. I don't believe we've met.
Well, I'm out of here.
My name is Heidi, and I met Mad Dog 2 years ago on The Love Connection. Now get with the program, smut muffin. Mad Dog is my man.
If Mad Dog was really your man, he would have told me.
I'm telling you, he's my territory.
Well, I'm telling you, I've been all over that territory, and I didn't see one no trespassing sign. And when I say all over, I mean all over. Now get out of my kitchen.
You don't need to see this.
Billy had to go away for a while, and in the meantime, I want to show you some of my internationally famous photos. Now, in this, I have my clothes on, but in this one...
You've had worse things in your mouth. We'll be back after these messages.
Oh, kaiteki! Oh, kaiteki is so wonderful. I've got heaven, ooh yeah. Talking about the place I see. Hasuru! Got it right in front of me. Kekko! Heaven in my life. Kaiteki desu!
陽気な人格形成に住友不動産のマンションです。
ビリー夫妻、優しい日差しの中で佇んでいる。春のバルコニー、戯れる2人。夏の2人、陽気な日光浴。秋のリビング、うたた寝をする2人。冬の和室、こたつでテレビを見ている仲の良い2人。ちょっと痛い。食べてもいいよ。
Oh, thank you, darling.
幸せのタイトル。
住友不動産のマンションです。
And now, back to our show.
So what do you think?
Honey, that drop-back, bow-legged beast was berserk. Oh, she tore this place up in here, honey. Look at this. This is a brand new apron. Oh, hi, you're back. Oh, as you can see, my apron got a little must.
Oh, this apron is ruined. Look at those bloodstains and those footprints. Oh my, her feet are huge.
That's because she's Frankenstein's little sister. But honey, these bloodstains are no problem. You just take this accent, put it on a little meat tenderizer, you rub it in the bloodstains, and throw it in the wash.
And those ink marks? Oh,
completely
Billy,
out.
look. Stay away from my man. She wrote on you and beat you up too? My
Yeah,
God.
that's because she's a heifer, but I'm a sterling example of feminine decorum, and I don't really know how to fight.
But you're a big, scary woman.
Not as scary as you, honey. And so anyway, you spray a little hairspray on here.
Me, I'm harmless.
Well, you know, speaking of that, we got to get to the interview portion of this show. let's chat, honey.
Okay, honey. What do you want to know?
Want to know where this chair is. Anyway, what I'd like to know, darling, is...
Yeah, Billy.
Now, is it true?
Do you like my dress?
Well, you know, it's not the dress, honey. It's what's in
Well,
it.
what about this? Do you like that?
Do I look like Billie Jean King? Please.
Well, I was just having fun with you, you know, and teasing you a little.
Have you been on the cover of Playboy more times than anybody else?
Well, yeah, it's because men love me so much and women are very jealous of me. It's a curse.
I know it is, honey. So how many times have you been on the cover of Playboy?
9 times. Are you jealous?
Of what? Because you have more staples in your navel than the average Reader's Digest? Please.
Billy, I'm a natural woman. I'm natural from top to toe.
Yeah, but you left out a little of that midsection. It's a little questionable in there.
Every inch and every gram is natural on me. Even my hair.
Honey, you've had your hair dyed so many different colors, your dandruff looks like jujubes. Who are you
No.
trying to fool? Let me ask you a question. Speaking about men in Hollywood.
Yeah?
I heard you slept with them all. Is it true?
Yeah, that's a rumor. I
I
can
heard you
count
said
my
women.
men on 2 hands, actually.
Yeah, 2 hands of a
But they were in
centipede.
Hollywood. What? In Hollywood, most of the men I have been with have been in Hollywood.
Well, that's because you've been in Hollywood, you know, as long as the Hollywood sign. But,
No.
honey, I'm talking about...
Not that long.
Now, where exactly are you from?
Norway. I came from a little farm in Norway. We had 1 pig, 3 chickens, 1 cat, 1 dog, and a horse.
So what did your mama think? I mean, when you started taking all these pictures with nothing on but the radio.
Well, in Norway, people are not so uptight about nudity, so it wasn't a big problem.
So tell me, how did it start? I mean, it's not like Playboy just came over to Norway and went out on this farm and just found you. I mean, how did you get from this little farm in Norway to Hollywood posing with all these pictures?
I came from the farm, then I went to college, I was going to be a teacher. Then I met this
What was you going to teach?
Russian.
I can't tell you how sorry I am about all of these interruptions. Hello! I suffered a knife pain of death to bring you into this world, and you hang up the phone in my face? Listen, Mother, I didn't mean to be rude, but I am just trying to do my cooking show. Well, this is an emergency. Do you know Beverly Johnson? From high school? Yeah, what about her? Girl, brace yourself. Try to be strong, honey. Beverly Johnson is getting married to Lonnie Harris, and the heifer's in a family way. So, what do I care, as long as she don't name none of the puppies after me? I done told you if there's 2 things you don't wear well, it's envy and horizontal stripes. I'm not envious, Mother. I'm glad for Bev and Lonnie. They're perfect for each other. Bigfoot's love child and Godzilla's evil twin. Ooh, I don't know who you trying to fool. Lonnie Harris is a fine-looking young man, and he's got a good job, too, just because you blew your chance. The man is a gravedigger at Fleeless Lawn Pet Cemetery. So what? It's a good job. These dogs and cats are dropping like flies around here. And you can bet when Beverly Ann's poodle goes to his reward, her and her mama ain't gonna be worried about the arrangements. And don't you be calling me when that gerbil of yours dies, because I ain't paying for nothing. Mother, my gerbil is already dead. Goodbye. As you can see, I've chopped up some kale, some cabbage.
What's kale?
It's a famous Negro college. You want to make a donation? I mean, a mine is a terrible thing to waste. But of course, I'm sure you already know that.
I guess it must be hard for you to find a man. I wish I could give you some of mine.
And you know what I wish? I wish that they could augment the brain like they can other parts of the body. Now, like I was saying, honey, why don't you just sit down on this stool? Because you know what? I'm going to finish this cooking show or you ain't going to walk out of here. All right, now, I've chopped up some cabbage and some kale and some collard greens in this bowl. Because you know how Grandma's greens used to be so good? Lip smacking good, but swimming in grease from them ham hocks and fatback. So I've come up with a healthy recipe. It's better to steam your vegetables because that way all the vitamins are left in the vegetables. And these days we're not, don't make me hurt you, we're not into vegetables for the taste, we're into them for the vitamins. So what we do is we take this, we pour them in the steamer like this, Then we take this white fish. I'm telling you, you are messing with your life. And we flake the white fish in there. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait until I steam the greens, because actually the white fish is much better if you flake it in afterwards. But tell me something, honey. Isn't this a lovely fish?
Oh, it smells actually good. We had that in Norway, too. Did you smoke it yourself?
No, but honey, I'm about ready to roll you up and smoke you. No, actually, whitefish is very good. It's excellent for you.
It's a greasy one, though.
This fish is not greasy. Anyway.
American fish. It's American fish, I can tell. It's very greasy.
I don't know, it looks Chinese to me. But
I think it's a mackerel.
it's a white fish.
Okay, it's a white fish.
Now what?
Hey, baby. You big-legged thing. Yo, woo! Baby got back.
Too much back, if you ask me.
And we didn't.
Who is this?
His name is Mud.
Mud. I'm Lillian.
Hi. Now, baby girl.
Excuse me, could you turn off those cameras while I clear up a little confusion here? Don't you baby girl me!
Oh, I guess you heard.
About Heidi? The heifer was here. You've been nibbling on every joy biscuit in town. Now, you may be more than enough man for one woman, honey, but you ain't enough for two.
No, not that. Actually, it's kind of like a fatal attraction. Heidi just won't let go. It's a curse, and, well, once I do them, they just stay done.
It's like that with me, too. I knew we had something in common. I feel like exercising. Hey,
Yeah.
this is heavy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's good music in there. Be careful, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Honey,
Oh.
darling.
Yes!
Billy, darling, I have something to share with you that's not very pleasant. I've committed a transgression, and unfortunately...
And unfortunately, I am right in the middle of trying to do a cooking show, and I don't have time to hear about your transgressions.
Who was that on the telephone, Billy?
It was a pair of shoelaces calling for you. They want their IQ back.
Baby, we gotta talk.
What now? You rude, crude, crash, girl, socially unacceptable, tight-eyed wench. It's no wonder you couldn't get a man cooking naked in a lumber camp. Hanging up the phone not once, but twice on your mama. Of course, they'll blame it on me. It's always the mama's fault. Although the only thing you can do with a child like you is beat them and hope they don't like it. God knows, they say it's my fault you're fat. I fed you when you was young, and there's scars all up and down my arm where you practically chewed my hand off when you was a baby. It was terrible. Hold on.
What do you think about this? Oh, Lord, she's a full-figured woman. They say she's got the biggest legs in town. Yes, you know all them little skinny girls sure be talking, trying to put my big-legged poopsie down. Just let them exercise and do it all day long. Say, I don't care what skinny girls do or say, 'cause when I get ready to do my business, the legs are the first things I move out of the way. You're my big-legged woman, jump on board my ship. You're my big-legged woman, I love you hip to hip.
It's gonna take a lot more than a song to win me back.
No, but this ain't...
I thought I told you to turn these cameras off!
You don't need her. I think you're cute. We could be friends.
Baby ain't got no back. Thanks, but no thanks. I get nervous around women with space between their thighs.
You're an idiot. Millions of men adore me. I don't have to take this.
But wait, what about the dessert? I can't believe this. Don't make me tell you to turn those cameras off again. Ooh, I smell diamonds.
Oh, I did get this.
For moi?
No, actually. I called the wrong number on the cantaloupe, and I got in touch with your girlfriend, Thorazine, and she asked me over to dinner, and we started talking, and we fell in love.
With Thorazine?
Yeah.
Please, honey. And what was you doing over here singing this song to me?
Actually, I didn't write that song for you. I wrote it for Thorazine.
What? That was the Ballad of Big Legs. Thorazine ain't got no big legs. As a matter of fact, that heifer ain't got no meat on her at all.
Well, baby, big is a state of mind.
Oh, yeah, baby? Well, if that was a fact, making love to you wouldn't be like trying to churn butter with a toothpick.
Oh, well, honey, let's not get nasty. Let's be friends. And since we're such friends, and since you're a famous TV chef now, I was wondering if you'd bake my wedding cake.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll bake your wedding cake, honey. I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Don't you worry about a thing. You just run along.
Thanks, Billy. All right.
Mm-hmm. The nerve of that man. And now we're at a new part of the show. Revenge cooking. And for this, I don't even need anything. I'll just give you a simple recipe. 2 cups of sugar, 9 packages of chocolate laxative, and a box of the cheapest. Honey, you're a terrible child, and you're gonna hang up the phone on me? After I'll jump through this phone and choke you until you can't see. Do you understand? I'm your mama. I brought you in this world. I'll take you out. You don't know who you're messing with, honey. Are you listening to me?
Been slaving over a hot stove, feel like I'm in a stew. My ulcer's working overtime, now what am I gonna do? You left me for another, a tasteless little dish. Well, I'll serve her up with crawdads and feed her to the fish. Just wish my man was a pork chop, I chew on him all day long.
My man's a pork chop, a greasy, greasy pork chop.
You know, if my man was a pork chop, at least I'd have the bone when he's gone.
And there's something to be said about the bone.
You said you'd always love me like you loved your black-eyed peas, but you made a face and walked right out like I smoked a cottage cheese. Well, now if my man was a pork chop, he'd always be cooking in my pan.
My man's a pork chop, an extra greasy pork chop.
Yeah, but since my man ain't a pork chop, I just do the cooking when I can.
Lord have mercy, I'm getting hungry. Oh, I want to shake it and bake it. Oh, I want to fry it if you'll try it. You mark my words. If you don't get married quick, you're going to spend the rest of your life sitting in a dim-lit room with a high-powered rifle across your lap staring into a mood ring.